Do you like TV shows? Things like that. It's going to be kind of very common things about yourself. Okay. Don't feel like I'm going to ask you to give me a whole presentation of someone using this specific tense or no, none of that. It's going to be pretty simple. I just want to see that how smooth or how fluent. And by the way, I'm going to be sharing you I totally forgot. I have a rubric in which I get the things that I evaluate so you can see what things I'm going to be evaluating, okay? Um, that way you can get a little bit more prepared, but I mean it's just a conversation. I always see it as a conversation. Okay, so let's go ahead and I here it is. Okay, let's go ahead and take roll. Yvette.
Present.
Thank you. Aaron.
Present.
Thank you. Paola.
Present.
Perfect. Samuel. Samuel, I think, is having issues with the internet. Daniela.
Present.
Thank you. David Montañez.
Here, miss.
Thank you. Iván Muruato.
Present.
Perfect. Armando.
Present.
Thank you. Octavio.
Here.
Thank you. Jasmine.
Present.
All right. David Navarrete.
Here. Can you hear me, miss?
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you. Claudia.
Here.
Perfect. And then Annelise.
Present.
Thank you. Pablo. Alan.
Present.
Thank you. Wendy. Thank you. Omar. Thank you. Ismael. And Fernando.
Here, miss.
Thank you.
Here, teacher.
Excellent. So do we have Pablo? No, Pablo? All right. So let's register the assistants. And let's move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and start our class with refreshing of what we saw previously. So what is something that we mentioned last class or things that we looked on last class? Aaron?
Quotes to motivate. How to
Word?
how to I don't remember exactly the word but it's how to en español es compadecerse, compadecer a alguien más.
Reassurance?
Exactly. Reassure. Oh, sorry, I forgot the word.
Don't worry about it. Okay, reassurance, right? Yes. Motivation, support. Excellent. Ismael?
We saw the sound.
Excellent. So yeah, we were taking a look on the sound, right? Yes. And we were seeing that it is everywhere. It can be at the beginning, it can be in the middle, at the end, it can be on middle and end. No matter what, we will always see the sound. Excellent. Offering and responding reassurance. That's all right, Omar. And then we have Jonathan, how to offer reassurance on the sad moments and how to respond. Yes, even how to respond, right? Yes. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Okay, so reassurance, the pronunciation of the p sound. Excellent. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to today's topic. It's going to be, I feel, kind of short, but we will see. So on this first picture, I want for you to just tell me what can you perceive from this first picture. I'm going to show you 3 in total, but what can you see on this first one? Fernando.
Maybe like a group of friends showing her passport.
Group of
Maybe
friends showing
and maybe going to another place to fly or I don't know.
Okay. So maybe they're going to another place. Aaron.
They're going to travel to another country because that's why they are showing the passport.
Okay, they're gonna go to another country because they're showing their passport. And then Ismael.
People or friends from other countries.
Friends from other countries. Okay, thank you. Let me show you another picture. Now, what can we see here? Maybe take a look at the place or what are the people doing. David Navarrete?
It looks like different people meeting each other, and they are from different countries.
People meeting, right? Meeting from even other countries, right? Maybe we can see that this, like the physical appearance can vary from person to person, not meaning of being racist or anything, just that we can assume that it's different countries because their appearance differs within the group. They're having a conversation. Yes, Omar, thank you. Okay, and then this last picture, or overall, in general, what can we take from this 3 pictures? So what can be said on these 3 pictures? We have Fernando and then Ismael.
Like all are for different countries or states, everyone, different flags and all that.
All right, yes. What else, Ismael?
Cultural diversity or something like that.
Cultural diversity, right? Yes, and different nationalities, Omar is saying. Okay, guys. Well, in the United States, they usually make this type of social events in which people from different countries gets to know each other. It's one thing that we have to understand about this country is that they receive people from all over the world. So you can find different nationalities, different culture, as you said. People usually gets to meet other people, and they used to create this type of social event. So, have you ever been to a social event to meet students from other countries? If so, what was going on? What type of food, music, or games? If you communicate with people who don't speak your language, and how? In the case that you haven't had that experience, what can you imagine from all those social events? What do you think they have for food, music, games? What things do they do on those type of events? Just imagine or think about what do they do in particular on those kind of events. So if you whether had an experience of one or if you can imagine of someone or having that type of social event. Okay, so what can you think of those kind of events? What things do you think they do on those type of events? And we have Aaron.
Maybe it could be knowing each other.
Maybe knowing each other, right? Maybe even activities to know each other. Okay. Maybe we don't have that much experience. I don't have it myself, but I know that people in the US makes a lot of this type of events in order to get the other people or the exchange students feel more comfortable, right? Imagine that you're coming from another country and then you feel uncomfortable, not knowing where you belong to, things like that. So we try to make them feel as cozy as possible, right? So today's topic, or what we're going to be looking at today, it's about um, writing an email to describe plans about an event, okay? So that it's going to be part of unit 4.4. So let's go ahead and start. First of all, I want for you to imagine that you're planning a fun afternoon with a group of exchange students from different countries. What are some ideas that we could have for an event like that? Let's say that, hey, group for advanced level AF has to make an event for exchange students. What things or ideas would you suggest for this, guys? What things can we make for them to feel more comfortable, have fun, things like that? What are some ideas? David Navarrete?
A carnita asada.
Oh, I was thinking about that. Yeah. Carnita asada never disappoints us, right? Yes, carnita asada. I think that's a good idea. What else? What else? Aaron?
Discada.
A discada, right? The tacos. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I got disconnected. Oh God. Can you see the presentation or not anymore?
We are watching page number 40.
Oh, okay. All right. I don't know what happened to my internet. It was kind of going on and off. Okay, so let's see. I have never been at the social events, but I think their students can share experience also about what they like. Okay, and if that involves food, because I always had the thought food brings people together. That's so true. And I mean, there's never ever going to be someone that rejects food, right? Even though there's a variety of things, we can still think about food as gathering people. Good, good, good. Okay, guys. Well, let me see. Now I'm gonna play you an audio of a conversation that two teachers are gonna have, okay? So please pay attention to what the teachers are going to say. This conversation will be about the event. So I want for you to just listen to the conversation and just take a look on, or be more kind of pay more attention to the ideas that they give on the audio, okay? And even compare them with the ones that we gave, okay? So let's listen to the conversation. Here we go.
Lesson 4.4, page 40, exercises 1B and 1C. So, I have two ideas for the event. One is a barbecue in the park.
Maybe not. They just had a barbecue 2 weeks ago. What's your other idea?
It's a quiz show, like on TV, and they work in teams to answer questions.
That's interesting, but probably too difficult.
I guess you're right. Do you have any ideas?
Well, how about going to a local baseball game? There are lots of games at Green Park Stadium.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it's a good idea. Not everyone likes baseball.
But, yeah, you're right. Okay, my other idea, and this is a little unusual, is to make a video of a pop song.
What do you mean? Who's the singer?
The students are the singers. They choose a song they like and practice it. Then, when they feel ready, we make a video of them.
That is so cool. They'll love it. And we can post the video online. It'll be a great memory for them.
Okay, I'll look into it a little more and then get in touch with you. Then we can let the students know.
Great. Hey, can we sing with them? I love singing.
Okay, so what are the ideas that these teachers gave? What ideas are they giving, or what suggestions? So what things they want to include? Okay, so baseball game, a video, barbecue. All right. So thank you so much. Now, obviously, it's not our carnita asada and all that, but well, at least we have an idea of what to do when they come here to our city. I will play the audio one more time, but this time I want for you to tell me the reasons why do they say no to the barbecue, no to the quiz show, no to the baseball game, and yes to the video, okay? Now we're finding reasons why, okay? Here we go again.
Lesson 4.4, page 40, exercises 1B and 1C. So, I have two ideas for the event. One is a Lesson 4.4, page 40, exercises 1B and 1C. So, I have two ideas for the event. One is a barbecue in the park.
Maybe not. They just had a barbecue 2 weeks ago. What's your other idea?
It's a quiz show, like on TV, and they work in teams to answer questions.
That's interesting, but probably too difficult.
I guess you're right. Do you have any ideas?
Well, how about going to a local baseball game? There are lots of games at Green Park Stadium.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it's a good idea. Not everyone likes baseball.
But, yeah, you're right. Okay, my other idea, and this is a little unusual, is to make a video of a pop song.
What do you mean? Who's the singer?
The students are the singers. They choose a song they like and practice it. Then, when they feel ready, we make a video of them.
That is so cool. They'll love it. And we can post the video online. It'll be a great memory for them.
Okay, I'll look into it a little more and then get in touch with you. Then we can let the students know.
Great. Hey, can we sing with them? I love singing.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look on what it was mentioned. So why does Minsu says no to the barbecue? Let's see, David Navarrete.
Because the students have a barbecue 2 weeks ago.
Because they had it 2 weeks ago, right? Yeah. What about the quiz show? Ismael?
They say no because it will be hard.
Because it will be hard, right? Yes. It will be too difficult, right? Number 3. And then we have, oh, it could be too difficult. Yes, Omar. Number 3. Not everyone likes baseball. That's so true. Thank you, Omar. And then what about number 4? Why do they say yes to the video? And then it will be a good memory for them, right? Yes. Definitely, it's a cool idea and students will love it. And more than that, it will be a great memory that they will get. Okay, let's move on. We're going to make a pause on Minsu and Cindy's idea for this social event to take a look on pronunciation. So here we have this section of pronunciation for link sounds. What do we mean by that? Well, here, as you can see, the words that are highlighted, it ends with n, right? With the n sound, like green, can, fan, turn, can. So these words, obviously, we can notice that there is an n sound at the end. However, when we combined it with a specific sound on the beginning of the next word, it kind of changes that sound. So first of all, I would like for you to hear this audio first and pay close attention to this part, Green Park, Camp Post. I want for you to identify what sound is it formed whenever we have this linking on these two sounds, okay? Here we go.
Lesson 4.4, page 40, exercise 2A. 1,
There are lots of games at Green Park Stadium.
2, and we can post the video online.
Okay, so what can we say about it? So what can we say about it? So whenever we mention the words Green Park or Can Post, what sound can you identify in between these two words?
like a end sound because it's green, like that.
Okay, yeah. So at the final on the word, and if we have, I don't know if you noticed, but maybe we could say like a combination with the sound at the beginning of the next word, we can see the pronunciation as right? Not And maybe it's a little bit difficult right here on the phone or on this device because we cannot see the articulation. But obviously, whenever we pronounce it, the articulation of these two sounds, it's different. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on the words in bold right here, and let's listen to the sound if it stays like or it changes to a sound. Okay. We're not gonna write, well, let's write N or M, but I will prefer to write down the symbols. But yeah, let's go ahead and identify it on the next 4 sentences and see if it makes an or like Nancy or like mom, right? So let's go ahead and listen to the sounds.
Lesson 4.4, page 40, exercise 2B. 1,
We can take pictures and post them online.
2,
We could make a fan page for the best videos.
3,
Can you turn down the volume?
4,
Do you know where I can buy a new phone around here?
Okay, do you want me to play it one more time or do you think that we have it now?
Can you repeat it one more time, teacher?
Of course. Let me put it once again. Here we go.
lesson 4.4, page 40, exercise 2B. 1,
We can take pictures and post them online.
2,
We could make a fan page for the best videos.
3,
Can you turn down the volume?
4,
Do you know where I can buy a new phone around here?
All right, so let's go ahead and see. What would be for the first one? Is it an as in Mary or as in Nancy? And we have Aaron.
Will be the N sound.
The right? Yes. Octavio, number 2. So what would be number 2, Octavio? If not, Armando. Number 2.
The number 2, the sound is M.
M. Right? Yes. Number 3, Alan.
Turn, it's N.
Right? Turn down. Like that. My dad doesn't graph me either. Okay, don't worry, Paola. Try to not waste your data because I mean it's not worth it. The good thing is that it's recorded in case that you need to go back. And yeah, Octavio, don't worry about it. Okay, I see. I see. Thank you so much for number 2, Octavio, also. Okay, and then the last one, number 4. Number 4, Omar is saying right? So let's go ahead and complete the correct statement here on the bottom. So take a look at it, think about the answer. I'll give you 1 minute so you can see the pattern, okay? Try to take a look on the pattern that they have. So take a look on the pattern. Now, who would like to complete the statement? So who wants to complete the statement? So it says, when a word ending in a n sound, it's followed by a word beginning with a p or t. Okay, Octavio is telling us. So yes. However, thank you so much, Octavio. The n sound sounds more like an n. However, I don't know if you noticed, but here we have like Green Park, we can post. So we see that n combination with the p, and that's what we get the right? However, here, can buy. Buy, the b sound, it also applies to this kind of rule, right? Because it also gives us this sense of the sound okay? So maybe instead of only saying p, we could say p and b, right? Both sounds will make an n sound. It is so weird when we talk about sounds because we're like poo, and things like that. But anyways, those are the sounds that we transmit whenever we talk. All right, guys, questions on anything so far? Is everything good? Thumbs up if you are doing good. All right, thumbs up. There you go. Okay, and if you have questions, please stop me and ask. Let's continue. I want for you to think about words that may have this link sounds. So why don't we do 3 examples for each sound and make sure to use 2 words that have this link sounds either of or n. So fun place, right? Here we can see fun place. Born to, born. Here we can see that it is the n instead of the m. Now I want for you to make 3 examples for each category of your own, okay? Come up with 3 different combination of 2 words with the linking sound. And then post it on the chat so I can take it as participation. Yes, yes. You know what, Aaron? I like the first one you said, One Piece, because even though, as you can see, there is a letter E, that it's a vowel, we can see that there is no sound with that letter, right? So that's why one, and then it ends with N, and then it starts with, and it makes the sound. So that I love that example. So One Piece, One Piece. Yes, excellent job. Okay, guys, so go ahead and start posting your answers. I will be reading them. Parking plot. The parking plot, I don't think it's too related. Remember that it has parking because it ends with and that it's another sound. Learning to, posting travel, training test, excellent. Pen drawing, paying factor, chosen one, Dan paid, television ban, excellent. Information per mass, information per mass, information per. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for those examples. So continue adding more examples, guys. I will give you maybe 2 more minutes. All right, so great. I'm seeing your examples. Can put online page, action park, line page. Admin Ted, assign table, abdomen, tattoo. Okay, excellent. Thank you. All right. So let's see, Ismael. Armando, learn parkour. Learn parkour. Can practice, fun park. Okay, fan art. Again, try. Run fast. Okay, good examples, guys. Great. All right, so let's move on to the next activities. If you want to share your examples, you are more than welcome to do so. And so that way we can keep on going. All right, let's go ahead and go back a little bit on Cindy and Minsu idea of the social event for different countries. But before that, I want to ask you if you are familiarized with transition words. So, does somebody know what transition words are? Or what comes to your mind whenever you listen to that word? So, what is transition words? Or what are transition words? What's your first idea of a transition word? Fernando.
Maybe I think it's like a connection word, like for example, but when are you telling something, but then you say like also or something like that, like a connection.
Okay, so yeah, I like that word, connection. Yes, Alan?
Well, I was going to say the same. Uh, it's like connect ideas, I think.
Connect ideas? Okay, yes. Actually, it is used for connecting ideas, connection. That's so true. So yeah, this transition words actually makes the reader get this relationship between phrases, sentences, or even paragraphs. And as you guys are saying, it connects the ideas. It put them together on. So excellent, excellent job. Now, do you know any examples of transition words? What are some examples for transition words? And then Omar, I'm so sorry. I barely saw your comment. So maybe are words for changing a topics. Yes, definitely. Thank you. So what are some examples of transition words? What transition words without looking up at the internet can you find? We have Alan.
For example, but.
Okay, yes. What else?
Or also, I think.
For
No, or.
maybe the or. Okay.
Without the.
Sorry about that, Alan. Go for it.
No, it's okay.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so yes. Yes. What else, Ismael?
Maybe so.
Show. All right.
No. So, yeah.
So. Yes, and actually those, yes, they can be for transition, but they are also known as the conjunctions, right? For and it's also a conjunction and a transition word. So Excellent. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think there was more comments here. By the way, yes, that's another transition words. Thank you, Octavio. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Ismael. Thank you. So here are some examples of transition words. This is not all of the transition words that exist, but at least it's kind of the common ones or ones that you will get to see more often. So whenever we write essays or even emails, it is very, very important to have this kind of words that connects ideas or one paragraph to the other, or even to illustrate, give examples, things like that. So we can have a variation of words in our essays or in whatever we write, okay? We can see that obviously not all transition words are used for all different kinds of things. We can find transition words that are used for contrast, for persuasion, for cause and effect, adding information, things like that. So for contrast, we have however, on the contrary, even so, although, etc. Persuasion, indeed, undoubtedly, decidedly, etc. Illustration, it's more for examples. For example, for instance, in other words, to show that in the case of cause and effect, we have therefore, because, so, as a result, as a consequence, there, hence, I think I already mentioned that. As you can see, comparison, depending on the context that you use it, can be for comparison decidedly or compare or persuasion decidedly, okay? It all matters like the context on which are you writing it for. And then addition, it's further, furthermore, additionally, moreover, and again, then, etc. So these are different kind of transition words. Obviously, there are a bunch more of them. If you just, because we cannot memorize them all, right? I mean, not even myself. So whenever you want to use a transition word and you want to sound more fancy, sound like you are connecting your ideas, these are the type of words that you can use for it, okay? So I have just a small exercise. I will give you just 1 minute for you to identify the transition word and what is the purpose of the transition word in that sentence, okay? And then we're gonna share answers, but I want you to read the whole, say what is the transition word and what is it used for, or how is it being used in that scenario. So I will give you 1 minute. All right, so let's go ahead with the first one. Who wants to give it a try? Okay, we have Jonathan.
I pushed the domino. As a result, it fell over. I think the transition word is, well, are as a result.
what is that transition word showing? Is it addition? Is it contrast? Is it cause and effect? Is it, what is it?
Oh, causing effect.
Yes, right? Because you're giving a result. Thank you, Jonathan, I'm sorry. Let's go with the second one. Fernando?
Say they are, however, some people who will disagree, and I think is contrast. Yeah, contrast.
Contrast, right? However, and it's contrast. Yes. Maybe the sentence right there, it's not well formulated. Maybe there was some context before, but still our focus is on the transition word. Thank you. Next one, number 3. Who wants to try it? Jonathan.
I think the transition word is moreover, and it is an addition.
Moreover, and it's an addition, right? Yes. This was, I'm sorry, Jonathan? Yes, right?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I sometimes even forget what I say. Okay, last one, Alan.
Is for instance, and is cause and effect.
For instance, right? Cause and effect. Yes. And, well, I'm sorry. Instead of cause and effect, it's an example. Because right here in the evening, I like to relax. Instead of saying, for example, we say, for instance, and then I enjoy watching TV. But yeah, that's the main point. So let's continue then. Now we have here this email, which is part of Cindy's and Minsu idea. So now we're going to take a look, what is this email about and what are the 3 locations that the students will use for the event, okay? So I want maybe only one person to help me out. Well, I have 2 people. Why don't we split it into you two? Alan, you will read the first part from Dear Students all the way to where it says Language Center. Okay? So all Dear Students all the way to Language Center. And then Jonathan, you will start from then all the way down. So go ahead, guys.
Okay. Dear students, we have arranged another Saturday fun day for exchange students. On May 15, you're singing a pop song and making a video. We're very excited about it and we think you'll have a great time. The event starts at 1:00 p.m. and it lasts until 5:00 p.m. To start, we're meeting in the computer room. You can choose a song, listen to it, and print the lyrics and practice them. At the same time, we'll be available to help you with pronunciation and words you don't understand. After that, you need to go to the language center.
Then you get to practice the song with a local band. Don't be embarrassed, remember. None of us are professionals. Next, you'll sing the song with the band and we'll make a video. Finally, the band will play some other songs outside and we can dance and sing along. Cindy really wants to sing. This event is free and open to exchange students only. We hope to see you there. You won't be disappointed. Cindy and Min Sue.
All right, so this is an email, right, from the teachers that we listened to the conversation of on page 40, I believe. So let's go ahead and analyze a little bit the email. What is the email about? A general idea of what the email has. Okay, so we have what the email is about in general ideas. We have Fernando.
The email is about a change of students for to do like activities to have like how I say a fun day and yeah do different dynamic will going outside, going to sing and all that.
Okay, so yeah, maybe talking about the exchange event that they want to say or to invite, right? To sing a pop song and create a video. Yes. So basically, it's all about this event. Who is the only people that can go to this event? Who is the people that it's only invited to the event? Or is everyone in public invited? What do you think? And we have Fernando.
The students are the people invited, and the people that is inviting the students are Cindy and Minsu.
Cindy and Minsu. So those are the people that are inviting only exchange students, right? Not to the public, but only exchange students. So let's see, what are the 3 locations that the students will use for the event? What are the 3 locations? So what are the 3 locations that they mentioned in which the event is going to be taking place? Fernando?
First is the computer room, then the language center, and the last one, I'm not sure, but I think it's outside. Say like a
Yes.
little bit.
Yes, actually, computer room, language center, and the space outside. And yes, students, but more specifically, exchange students are the ones that are invited. Okay. So here we have a glossary that says the lyrics. We know already that it's the words of a song. And professional, it's someone that gets money for an activity that most people do it as hobby. So let's move on to the next part. In the text, as you were able to see here, they called it linking words, but I will call them transition words in the email. When do we use each one of these words? So let's go ahead and go back a little bit on the actual, let me see if I can share you the email alone, because I want for not to go like back and forth, back and forth. So let me share to you guys the link. God. Here we go. Okay, so here it is. Here it is the actual email. So let's go ahead and classify the words, okay? So what word or what transition word do we use for the first thing that happens? What can be the very, very first word that we use for the first thing that happens? Ismael.
Start.
To start, right? Yes. Thank you. And then Jonathan, next one.
Use at the same time for two things that happen together. This phrase goes at the beginning of the second thing.
Okay, excellent. Next one, 3. What are the 3 words that we use for something that happens after something else? Ismael?
After that, next, and then.
After that, next, and then. Yes. And the last one, something that happens last. Aaron.
Finally.
Finally, right? So yeah, that's a way of wrapping up the words. One of the things that I want to tell you guys, these are also considered transition words. We can see them that it's kind of a chronological order, right? Sometimes when we're talking about a story or something, we at the beginning this happened and then this happened, then next after that this happened. So these words can be also used for chronological order, these transition words. However, still they have their own purpose, right? Also, another thing that says here on the box is that whenever we put information that it's not necessarily or not essential to the text, we can put that in parentheses, meaning that if we even take off that parenthesis of the information from that parenthesis, we will still get the same idea. So information in parentheses, it's because it's not very essential or relevant to whatever we are writing. So just in case that you want to give extra information, you can write it out in parentheses, okay? Any questions? Questions on that? Thumbs up if everything is good. Perfect. Okay, even if you have questions later on, please feel free to ask me. Now, as the last activity that we will do is now you're going to become the organizers of an event, just like Minsu and Cindy, okay? So what I want for you to do is imagine that you're organizing this event for exchange students. So I want for you to either get the idea from here or even come up with your own idea. Okay, you can include that carnita asada or whatever you think exchange students will enjoy. I want for you to write an email just like Minsu and Cindy did. Include the time, include the places that you will be putting, the different activities, things that you will give for food, games, etc. You will be the organizers. I want for you to include, instead of saying linking words, we can say transition words, okay? So, or the linking words to show the order of the events, right? Whenever we create an event, there is a, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, but itinerary, I think, like itinerario in Spanish, in which you say, well, first we will do this, then we will do that, then after that we will do this. At the same time, we're going to be doing these two things. etc. That's an example. So I want for you to decide what things should be added and included in your event. Also give us, you can, based on the email from this page, page 41, and you're going to turn it in an assignment that I will open for you guys, okay? So any questions about what we're doing?
No, teacher, everything clear as the water.
Clear as water. I like that. Okay, so I will give you the rest of the time of the class so you can work on it. As soon as you are done, you upload that, and then on the chat you can just put whatever you learned today, whatever was interesting for you, anything about today's class, okay? So go ahead and work on your email. Once you're done, upload it and then put a comment on the chat about something you learned, and then that's it. You can leave the class, okay? So if you have questions also, I will be here for you guys. Excellent, David. I will see you if your turn it's tomorrow, if not on Thursday. So have a good one.
Thank you, Miss. See you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, teacher. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Have a good one. All right. I learned about the transition words and the sound, and I learned transition words, how to identify. Excellent. Well, thank you so much, guys. See you either tomorrow or Thursday. Have a good one.
See you. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye. See you. All right. So pronounce the N and N. The link sounds transition. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So we will go ahead on the call, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. And I will see you guys tomorrow in case that you have your test. So have a good one.
See you, teacher. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.